I'm Captain Bond. You can't be Commander John Young. Fighting all black supremacists out to the 5th annual Fire Weekend.
Shalom, Israel. Come to the Fire Weekend, man, in Chicago. Midwest Fire Weekend. You know how we get down. July 21st and the 24th, we're going to be in Chicago.
Step back from the flames. You got a lot more to lose, man. It's
Under the Midwest Lots, we set captain for $13,000.
July 21st, we got 12 shows that are behind you with the scripture breakdown class, followed by Captain Cigar Yacht and Captain Copperzile Cross the Line Ring.
You know what I'm saying? We got the Banshee Festival coming back. We got the election coming. We're going to kick off the election with Captain Osh, Captain Kadazak, and Kazak Yad. It's going to be called Fort Columbus Camp.
On the 24th of July, we're going to be doing the Black and Brown Unity Cookout.
Shalom, Israel, to all my blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. From July 21st through the 24th, we're going to be holding the Midwest Fire Weekend. On July 21st, we hold a scripture breakdown with none other than 12 Shield General Muhammad from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m., followed by Cross the Line Radio. On July 22nd, we're going to be having camp on the Magnificent Mile from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. And guess what? Commanding General Yohana will be speaking at 3 p.m. We're going to be located at 401 North Michigan Avenue, Chicago, Illinois. After that, we're going to have the Before Columbus Came lecture from 6 p.m. to 9:30 p.m. located on 9909 Roosevelt Road, Suite 100. On July 23rd, you can catch us at the Bantu Festival from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. We're going to be located at 1130 Midway Place Science Park, Chicago, Illinois. And then last but not least, we're going to be having the Black and Brown Unity Cookout from 12 p.m. to 8 p.m. located at Douglas Park, 1200 West 12th Place. For more information, call 708-299-5821. Again, 708-299-5821. Also, if you would like to help out and support this troop and brotherhood, go to the Midwest Fire Weekend Black and Brown GoFundMe account and make a generous donation.
All right, Shalom, Israel. We're going to get started in just a second with the Tribulation Day 4. You know what I mean? Workout. We're getting ready for the Midwest Fire Weekend. Under Commander Yohana, Captain Quad is hosting out in Chicago, July 21st through the 24th, Midwest Fire Weekend. Get in, get it in, get right with the Most Highs. Only a little bit of time left. Just posted a link for brothers who want to join the workout. Like I said, this workout is public. The first portion is public. Then it goes to the private session, which is security. We going over the security protocols and everything like that, which is private. Okay. So give me a second. Let's get the music popping, and we're going to get started. Make sure you go to ISUPK.com for more information. Pay your tithes. All right. We're gonna start out how we normally do. Like I told the brothers, this is a culmination workout, which means We steadily increase the workload as we get closer to the day in the event of that we're training for. We started off with 50 push-ups, 50 squats, 50 jumping jacks, sharpen the sword, which is the stretching, and then the strikes. And then we head to our private session. All right. So by now we built up. So we're past 50. We're past this. We're at 80. We're at 80 push-ups, 80 sit-ups. We've added the sit-ups. Oh, well, push-ups and sit-ups. Yeah, so 80 push-ups and 80 sit-ups. Then we're at 80 squats. We're at 80 jumping jacks and burpees, which we divided by 2. So it'd be 40 jumping jacks and 40 burpees. You know what I mean? Which is the killer. And burpees, but which is up downs. You know what I mean? Up, down. That's a killer. All right. Now, if you want to join the workout, you at home working out, or you watching the recording or whatever, unless you've been keeping up with us from the beginning, I will not just jump into the numbers that we're doing today, because, like I said, we have built up to get to these numbers. You don't want to just not been working out and then all of a sudden jump to 80s and try to do 80 of this and 80 of that. You want to start off low and then build yourself up. That way to avoid injury. That way to prep your body so it don't get all the way shocked to where you so sore, the next day that you barely can even function. You want to build up your system. You know what I mean? And that's with any workouts. All right. So we're gonna start off with the push-ups. We're at 80 push-ups. Once I start the music, we're gonna start the workout. Let's get it.
Yeah, you know what it is. 140 for the rebel, busy man shit, nigga. They turn their head over, nigga.
Right where Eve did to Adam, I just pray my love don't lie to me. Swing the iron like Samson, I can't let no holder lie to me. I don't feel these rappers, all they lies is hypocrisy. Ain't no competition, ain't no rivalry. Nigga think I'm playing, I don't hear one word they saying, this shit light work. Think Muhammad one of us, he might lose his life first. Suckle up and stay alert. Another cop can stretch the nigga. He a demon, this an exorcism. Watch I bless the nigga. You took that open blood, then you know I'm gonna get active with you. From the opposition, I see vision. Let me paint the picture. Rappers can they spin, I ain't listening. Is effective. If revenge was a woman, now I scope that bitch like Jake. So Tower War, we gon' run the summer. It's gon' be historical. Thought they making plays, made them niggas call the audible. Ask who run this shit, but that question is rhetorical. Bitch, I'm the one, me cookies with the oil. I'ma get them crackers, hell, should've never kidnapped my family. I can't be do that. Bet I be the last nigga standing. Do a life sentence for my niggas, pray you understand me. I might put a switch on this Glock and call it young pay. How you real triggering on them dots? You a bird feeder, claiming he a demon. What's a demon to a cold leader? What he saying something, I ain't hear. This shit life. It ain't about who got the gun, it's about who gon' up that fight first. I turn a bad situation to a game change. Bring soldiers from the dead, just raised up the chain. Bring shots, I'ma look like Aaron Jones when I run it. Never bite the hand and feet, so you'll never get that hand back. Bitch about 10%, I don't wanna hear none of that. He dropping sword, fuck him, just make sure you get that cover back. Look around, he ain't with us, probably cause he never was. Now my chin like you with the angels for your brothers. Everybody wanna be Richard Porter, God kill him like Alpo. Play if he want, it's laying in the trunk like Lee Malvo. A certified woman's ass nigga, I am not a toy. Hey, out with that hollow son, yeah, this the rim accord. Feel like Gullah Jack when I'm in Fayetteville, you feel your boy. Still up on my bread, still I think that's all that I do. The way I get it, boy, lost, they gon' start to call him Elroy. Fuck his game, pop out on them demons like I'm Hellboy.
Also, the music you listening to, that's 144 The Rebel. You can get his music at your major, iTunes, iCloud, wherever you buy your music. 144 The Rebel. Cat McCad in the game, in the building. UPK Music. Exclusive.
I have the ability to help people.
All right. Now, that's the push-ups. Like I said, and if you're a female and you getting it in a little bit, I would start with like 10 push-ups. You know what I'm saying? Just so you can, ease in. I would start with like 10 and then do 20 the next day and then do 30 the next day for these workouts to keep up. I would not jump into these numbers, even if for a person who's not active, you know what I'm saying? You start off super low. If you just ain't worked out in so long and you don't know where to get started, just start with a low number. Start with 2 push-ups and then keep going on with your day. Then tomorrow, do 4. Then the next day, do 8. Then do it. Take your time with it. You don't have to come in super hard and aggressive. That's what mess people up. They come in too hard and aggressive and wear they self out. You know what I'm saying? So that's what you want to do. And Gabar Moth, we still don't have a picture. So if you got a picture, that'd be good.
Yeah.
That'd be good. So now we're going to do the sit-ups. All right. Now we at the sit-up portion. So, like I said, if you join in, preferably have video and audio so I can interact. You can interact with the workout, with the training. All right. Now we're on sit-ups. Now for the majority of people, you want to do crunches. Crunches. I'm going to show you examples of crunches because when you do them sit-ups, unless you're on a certain type of surface like a grass or something, a lot of times it hits your lower back. You don't want it to do that. All right. You don't want to aggravate that lower back. Give me 1 second. Let me go grab my headband. Something. All right, for a little while today, get this thing twisted up. Next, we got our sit-ups. All right, it's better. 80 sit-ups and or crunches. Let's go.
I stood 10 toes down in these streets, all ground in these streets. Roll around the city with the pound in his beat. I'd have made this my last stand up, but I am not an ordinary man. I'm a motherfucking soldier. The last stand, I'm a soldier. I stood 10 toes down in these streets, all ground in these streets. Roll around the city with the pound in his beat. That's right. I'd have made this my last stand, but I am not an ordinary man. I'm a motherfucking soldier. The last stand, I'm a soldier. Yeah. I ain't no ordinary man. I'm something that you might never see again. I never was the tallest, never was the strongest. I just held the record for being real the longest. Niggas know they feeling what I spill at my performance. Shitting on these haters, yellow belly like it's jaundice. You know I be on it, know I keep my bomb lit. Ready just to drop it on you fuckers on some calm shit. Don't doubt the ability, get down in the field with me. Watch how I be flipping on rappers, check the agility, how real it be. I was always taught it's either kill or be killed. When you die, leave your will like Uncle Phil, nigga. patience. I ain't had to pop no pill. Raised up in them Philly streets where them gangsters pop that still. I've been down with UPK, whether broke or at a mill. All I care for is my team. I don't care about no deal. Cause I ain't choose this life, it chose me. That ain't a secret, made an oath to give my soul peace. And I'm gonna keep it, climb the mountain, set my goals steep. And I'm gonna reach it, so I'm up all night with no sleep. Nightmares of demons, saw my first fiend OD.
One of the main things about when you're doing them crunches, right? When you're doing them crunches, right? You want your elbows to touch your knees. That's a good crunch. That means you came in. When your elbows touch your knees, you do that crunch. Your elbows touch your knees each time. Okay, that's how you know. All right. I still got a little bit more to go, so let's get it.
That shallow breathing kinda fucked me up low key, but I don't speak it till I die. I promise not a tear fall from my eye. Go to war, that's my battle cry. Tell them why. I stood 10 toes down in these streets, whole ground in these streets. Roll around the city with the pound in this beat. Had to make this my last stand, but I am not an ordinary man. I'm a motherfucking soldier. The last stand of a soldier. I stood 10 toes down in the streets, whole ground in the streets. That's right, roll around the city with the pound in this beat. I done made this my last stand, but I am not an ordinary man. I'm a motherfucking soldier. The last stand of a soldier. Yeah. I'm so ahead of my time, but the flow is ancient. Tell them show some respect, watch what you put my name in. We are nothing to be fucked with, them boys is dangerous. Make it hard for your team like them boys is tanking. Arm extended with the pound like you left me hanging. And beef got well done, nigga, we filleted it. Cause I held ground like I copped some acres. And they don't really want no smokers like they puffin' vapors. When I take ground, we 6 deep in your space. Ready to wreck on what? You take ground, it's a ditch. With 6 niggas picking your casket up. Don't pass this up. They say they built different, but these niggas bounty tough. When it's beef, I rode around with the pound untucked. Coming for the crown, get rid of the bullshit. That's a rule you flush. No matter how many people or weapons, you can't war with us. I done held ground for so long, it ain't no rooting up. Long as my niggas know I'm nice.
Woo, that shit cold, man. The brothers got the coldest rappers. We the coldest rappers in the game. UPK, man. I had to let that play just a little bit, even though I was done. Ain't nobody touching us in the music. Ain't nobody touching the UPK in the damn music, man. I don't give a damn who you is. Put your best rapper against the UPK. Put your versus battle, whatever. Put them against the UPK. Watch the UPK smash. You understand? Can't nobody touch us on that. Ain't nobody touch One West. Now, we moving on to the squats. So we had 80 squats. So you're gonna do 40. It's gonna do 40, square it up, and then 40 from your stance. 40 from your stance. All right, you got to keep them knees, baby, be able to move them knees and get the, you know what I mean? That's a good staple. Know if you're in shape, if you can get low, if you can get down and back up. You know what I mean? Once you get too old, you can't get down and get back up. You too out of shape, you can let your body go. Now you got to do this to bend over. You don't want us to get like that. You don't want to be too stiff. That's why you got to work out. That's why you got to train. You got to keep your body together. It's easier for younger people. When you get up in age, you got to stay together to keep your body tight so you can do them same daily things. Bending down and coming back up without no problem. Okay? Now, obviously, people have knee injuries, so it may slow them down and stop them. But the point is the muscles being able to handle it, the ligaments, the knees, the joints still being used. The less you use them joints, the more they tighten up over years, and then they less ability to use, and then they closer and quicker to get injury when they do get used. All right? So this is important for when you aging, man. Keep that body oiled up by exercising. and let it get dry and brittle, then you can't move. All right. So we have the 80 squats, half and half, 40 front facing, and 40 from the stance. Okay. This is really one of my favorite workouts right here. Let's get it.
You ain't got a root for us. I stood 10 toes down in these streets, whole ground in these streets. Roll around the city with the pound with this beat. How to make this my last stand. But I am not an ordinary man, I'm a motherfucking soldier. The last stand of a soldier. I stood 10 toes down in these streets, whole ground in these streets. Roll around the city with the pound with this beat. How to make this my last stand. But I am not an ordinary man, I'm a motherfucking soldier. The last stand of a soldier. Yeah. I was made to withstand any weapon form. They know a nigga sick, but it ain't no antiseptic form. Nigga, I'm dependable. Move like I'm in Desert Storm. Politic with generals, so I know how to move when the pressure on. Only the worthy will receive mercy. Real soldiers cry loud like a nurse. Son of the power, UPK birth. Revenge in my bag, nigga, it's a anniversary. They tell us heaven limited, but hell is plentiful. I'm ready to hunt these devils down like the Sentinels. Put them all in chains by the millions. Difference between you and me, I'm a soldier, you a civilian. UPK, we took the lead to end black oppression. But I do not attack, I just match aggression. This soldier life for me, wouldn't trade it for another. The Lord and my brothers, the only thing about my bread and butter. I bring that bass like a subwoofer, leave them shook. They say life's a bitch, I say you should've never took her. The leaders hookers, me and Ty Wolf riding around with the pound, ready to put the beef in the pressure. I stood 10 toes down in these streets, whole ground in these streets. Roll around the city with the pound with this beat. How to make this my last stand. But I am not an ordinary man, I'm a motherfucking soldier. The last stand of a soldier. I stood 10 toes down in the streets, whole ground in the streets. Roll around the city with the pound with his beat. How to make this my last stand. But I am not an ordinary man.
And these squats is good. Getting low, getting them squats together, getting them thighs together. Because you never know. If you tussled up with somebody, you tussling with somebody, you wrestling with them, right? You want to be able to push them back up against the wall. You know what I'm saying? If you tussling with them, you got that leg power, get a little low, and drive them into that wall. If you tussling with somebody, you don't want them driving you around, pushing you around. You understand? So this is good workout for that. Get them legs tuned and ready so you can hook and get at them. For, if you end up tussling with somebody, you may have to tussle them, take them to the ground, instead of them taking you to the ground. All right? You tussle them, pushing them back, you hit them with that trick. You know what I'm saying? Or you tussle and push them back, and then you swing them down to the ground. You know what I mean? Different ways you can do. And there is techniques. If you tussling with somebody and they pushing you back, and they putting all their strength into you, there's a couple techniques where you can take their energy and you toss their ass. It's called a lateral toss. You can do a lateral toss or a lateral trip, okay? Or if you know some judo, you can do, when they pushing towards you, you can do an arm throw or wrestling an arm drag when you come down to the knees, to the ground with them. So there is techniques if you tussling, pushing with somebody and they pushing you back and they overpowering you. Damn, hit their ass with the toss, throw their fucking ass. You understand? You can learn them tosses, you learn them techniques in Hebrew Academy. For all the brothers in the truth, getting in that Hebrew Academy, getting into the trainings, into the private trainings, which after this, okay? You can learn those techniques. You pushing somebody, when you push them back, use a couple techniques to throw them to the ground. If they pushing you back, there's a couple techniques to throw them to the ground, which you're using their momentum against them. And you throw them over their shoulder. That technique right there, I've been used on cats bigger than me, and I done put them on their back with certain techniques. With this is called a lateral toss. You understand? Dudes almost twice my size. We tussling because we in the trainings and stuff, and we're doing different things. From my experience in the Hebrew Academy and in wrestling and judo, I'm able to take them from them pushing me, throw them from they on their feet to their back. You understand? So that's why it's important to get them training in, because we in these last days, time to get right with the Most High. You understand? You know, there's a lot of things to learn, a lot of things to get disciplined for. Main thing is keep them laws, statutes, and commandments. I'm gonna finish up my squats. I got a couple more to go. I just want to stop there to, you know, make sure to emphasize the importance of building up that lower body. You know what I mean? Having that lower body ready to go.
And I'm a motherfucking soldier. The last stand of a soldier. Yeah.
My favorite part of this song, one of my favorite parts right here, is that trumpet blowing. Shit remind me of Israel. Yeah. All right. Now we into the oh yeah, good song coming up next. 1 second, commercial. Okay, what's next is the jumping jacks and the burpees, okay? Burpees are good because it builds up the muscles from getting up off the ground, and jumping jacks are good for getting some cardio in. Starting your cardio out, get you going, get you moving, building up that blood, so we can do our some combos at the end, and then we'll go into the private sessions for brothers who just UPK, who are watching, you know what I mean, who are in the live. So we got 80 jumping. So it's 80 all together, 80 reps. Half of them will be jumping jacks and half of them be burpees. So we talking 40 jumping jacks and 40 burpees, or up downs, whatever you want to call them, wherever you're from, wherever they call them at. All right, you see the example when I do them. All right.
Get outside, nigga, outside, one west and we outside. We outside with it. That temperature's getting hot, we take it outside. You run your mouth up in this club, we take it outside. I got my killers with me, you won't make it outside. Outside, cause we outside. Before the COVID had the mask and we was outside. That Glock loaded, extra mag and it's outside. There's one west for that bag and we outside. We outside. I got the world in the palm of my hand. One west sleeve stretch, do it live on the gram. Had a whole world viewing. Click and subscribe. Had them niggas off the block, tell them shooters they want a job. I just put them on the payroll. When I get control them, I just mold them like they Play-Doh. Soldiers giving halos, trying to get up at them pesos. 40 cows send you out of space, Jeff Bezos. And Jeff Bezos, leave you all boxed up. All cause my delivery, I be on that prime shit. Take you time to get with me. Got me like Vladimir, treat you like the Ukraine. Raid your little city, now you boating like Usain. Scope costs more than the rifle. I got new aim, fresh kick, spit with the blick. Not my shoe game. Used to have a dirty 30 tied to a shoestring. Now I got the Ruger 5 and 7. That's my boot thing. That temperature's getting hot, we take it outside. You run your mouth up in this club, we take it outside. I got my killers with me, you won't make it outside. Outside, cause we outside. Before the COVID had the mess and we was outside. The Glock loaded, extra mag, and it's outside. There's one west for that bag and we outside. We outside. That temperature's getting hot, we take it outside. You run your mouth up in this club, we take it outside. I got my killers with me, you won't make it outside. Outside, cause we outside. Before the COVID had the mess and we was outside. The Glock loaded, extra mag, and it's outside. There's one west for that bag and we outside. We outside. I don't talk hardly, be there when you call me. Send them Philly clippers at your head like a baldy. Chopper get to run down your block like a Harley. No, this ain't a big hog, this the big dog.
In your city, swinging through the jungle like it's pitfall. In the water wading, marching to my cadence. Big bursts of thunder in my hands like I'm reading. Shitty little combat sounds, but I ain't playing.
Look them in the eye before the war like a weigh-in. I'm up in the AM, politicking movements with that Draco from the vid because it's proven. Waiting on my brother out of bed, he ain't do shit. That's how life go. Win some, you lose. Seen a little nigga beat a big nigga out his shoes. Seen that nigga come back, pull up with a gun strap, rob everybody outside, told him run that. We outside. That temperature's getting hot, we take it outside. You run your mouth up in this club, we take it outside. I got my killers with me, you won't make it outside. Outside, yeah, we outside. Before the COVID had the mask and we was outside. My Glock loaded, extra mag, and it's outside. There's one west for that bag and we outside. Outside, yeah, we outside. That temperature's getting hot, we take it outside. You run your mouth up in this club, we take it outside. I got my killers with me, you won't make it outside. We outside, and we outside. Outside, yeah, we outside. We outside, yeah, we outside. There's one west on them corners and we outside. We outside with it.
If you only list your vacation home on Airbnb,
Catch you throw it underhand. You understand? No, I don't think they understand me. No, if you ain't catch it, throw it underhand. I don't think they understand me. I done put my life on the line and I see. I don't think they understand me. No. Look me in my eyes, you can tell I'm a G. I know they don't understand me. No. I do it for my fam that's behind me, my team. And I hope you understand me. I ain't have $1, all I had was a dream. So I'ma make them understand me. Waiting on a Tesla, 38 Special. Philly nigga down South Beach, really a Vespa. Way I'm coming with arm bars, feel like a wrestler. Get her out her bra and draws when I finesse her. Pistol on a dresser, right next to my wallet and my keys. Bring it every time I gotta leave. Ain't no disrespect, and you flex from your knees. I just do the hook so I give you a chance to breathe, nigga, please. These rappers flaky like dandruff. Pressure on my head and shoulders, but I manage. I got the advantage. I've been in the water like Atlantis. Fresh pair of J's or the Stan Smiths, but that's my casual wear till I boot up. And I got that Iron Man, how I suit up on the low like a crew cut. I don't do much. Understand you this one man, you can't move us. No, I done put my life on the line and I see. I don't think they understand me. Look me in my eyes, you can tell I'm a G. I know they don't understand me. I do it for my fam that's behind me, my team. And I hope you understand me. I ain't have $1, all I had was a dream. So I'ma make them understand me. I came a long way from net sales, from a next tail. Being poor and settled to school, thought I Lex will. These fucking rappers will never get the effects tilled. I roast them over the fire like a fresh kill. I ain't no blood, ain't no crip, ain't no thug nigga. But I ain't pussy, I ain't bitch, I ain't no fuck nigga. Far from move from being a drug dealer. But like the zone I'm in right now, I fit it like a glove nigga. How yours get, bro, you gotta quit. Wasn't never supposed to be shit, but I gotta get rich. Couple haters that's in my way, and I got me a list. Make it to the end of the day, lucky son of a bitch. Packers in the auto, they don't want no war though. When you try to spot them, they be hiding like they Waldo. Fringes on the cargoes, clips in the car though. Every young nigga wanna be Mitch or he Marlo. Oh, I done put my life on the line and I see. I don't think they understand me. Look me in my eyes, you can tell I'm a G. I know they don't understand me. I do it for my fam that's behind me, my team. And I hope you understand me. I ain't have a dollar, all I had was a dream. So I'ma make them understand me.
40 burpees. It's a killer.
What it do? What it do?
So yeah. Only got a little bit more to go, and I'll be done with those warm-ups.
For homicide detectives, the clock starts ticking. The moment they are called, their chance of solving a murder is cut in half if they don't get a lead within the first 48 hours.
I do anything to keep my brothers safe, I'm putting food on my daughter's plate, You fucking losers, y'all just can't relate. You harm them, you will find me on the first 48. You will find me on the first 48. Find me on the first 48. I do anything to keep my daughters safe. You harm them, you will find me on the first 48. Sitting in that room, hear the interrogator's voice. They asking why I do it, I tell them I had no choice. Couldn't take a threat or a risk to my family, so throw the book at me, I take them charges happily. Ain't no need for no polygraphs or forensics. I put that fucker in a body bag, I'll admit it. Fuck a sentence or the jury that will convict me. They don't understand, it's my family, they represent me. So for them, I risk my freedom, roll the dice. I ain't got much more for you crackers, go ahead and give me life. You don't know what it's like for the people that you love. They ain't there to get salutes, they ain't there to give you hugs. The same that can pull me from the dirt and from the mud, it's gone because of who? Y'all rather shed your blood. My brother's kids like my other kids. If you touch them, fuck around, get another bid. Plus 10, put me in the Supermax. I get super jacked, working out every day. Canteen super stack, cool with that. Long as it mean my daughter's safe, my brother's winning, that's a chance I take. Seal my fate. I do anything to keep my brothers safe. I'm putting food on my daughter's plate. You fucking losers, y'all just can't relate. You harm them, you will find me on the first 48. I got wives that done gave they all to stand beside me. Kids that can't see me fall, look at me proudly. Respected by men with honor up on their names. You harm one of them, I promise that you'll see pain. I'm one West train, made an oath to uphold it. Stood with my back against the wall, never folded. Grew up in the city where the love ain't brotherly. I ain't had too many friends, I ain't need the company. I'm my father's son, so I'm cool, just don't fuck with me. I say that you my...
Yeah. Said shit. All right. Got the burpees in. 40 burpees or up downs. Woo! It's really the stinger right there. You really gotta push it when you do those. You really gotta hit that shit. You gotta dig a little deep when you go to those burpees. As you get down, it's full body. You know what I'm saying? Doing 40 up. You know what I mean? When you're young, you lightweight. It's a little easier. Once you start putting like that fighting weight on you, shit, getting up and down ain't no joke no more. But your muscles will get stronger because you weigh more now. So you a 150-pound kid, teenager or something, boom, you up and down, pop. Once you get that 200-pound marker around there, should start changing about that part. Okay. So bam, that's the burpees. Next is the sharpen the sword stretches. You're hitting the stretches on any part of your body that feel tight. Back, your neck, your thighs. That's where you, my hat on, my tan on. Yeah, once you get going with the stretches, if you need some ideas for stretches, put it in the chat. If you like, hey, my back is tight, my legs is tight, my calves is tight, my hands is tight, my neck. You know, in this society, we bending over a lot on the computer, on the phone. That neck, that lower back gets tight. You gotta steadily open that up before you turn into a hermit crab like this, with rounded shoulders, which can't happen you don't work out that back. You know what I mean? You're hitting chests and presses and benches and shit. You gotta hit that back too. That way your shit come up straight. Like I said before, another way good to practice your stance is to pick a wall, stand on the back of the wall. Stand on the back of the wall, back to the wall. Put the back of your head, touch the wall, and put your chin down like you're holding a tennis ball, right? I wonder if it'll work with a water bottle. You put a water bottle right here, and hold that water bottle. Hold that water bottle and touch the back of your head to the wall behind you, and keep your back straight against the wall. Hold that. That'll help your posture, at least your memory of how your posture should be. You know what I mean? You stand like that for a while, get it in your body, your posture, and just how it should feel when you're going straight up against something. So when you're straight, that's what it would feel. This is what it would be like. So then when you're walking around and you're doing stuff, you can feel what the straight posture look like. So you start to identify when you're slouching and shit like that. It's easier to identify because you know what it feel like to be straight back. So you go ahead and tuck that chin, straighten that back out, because you know what it's like when you stand up against the wall, against a straight surface. Obviously, most people's back ain't going to be straight down because they got muscles in your back. Unless you don't have muscles in your back, then it may go straight down. But if you got muscles in your back muscles may be thick. So, you wouldn't really stand like this normally, but you get the feeling of it, of what a straight back would feel like. Push your lower back into it. Boom. Okay, that's another good one right there to help get that back, your stance together. You know what I mean? You always want to it's always good to tuck the chin a little bit. You don't want your head up like this too much when you out, especially if you're in a different area. Motherfucker may come knock you out just because your head is up. You know what I mean? You want to have it a little bit tucked, so if somebody do get a sneak off on you in the crowd and you never even seen it coming, they hitting the cheek, they're not getting the chin, because the chin is going to rattle, boom, 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 break your chin, cause you to get knocked out and be disoriented. But if they get the cheek, your cheek, you got a stronger stance. If they get any higher, like this crane, the higher they get, the harder your head is. So theoretically, if they punch you, your head is down, and they punch you in your forehead, shit, good. You may break their hand. Your forehead is strong. Your top, your head, this area of your head is strong. So here, they get a punch up, boom. They break their own hand. You understand? Now, if they hit here, it's all soft chin. Your chin gonna move, because your chin got movement in there. It's gonna break your chin out of place. Bust your teeth, bust your lip. All type of shit. You fucked up. You gotta keep that chin tucked a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So a nigga can't just sneak a chin, get you in the chin easily. If you just sitting here like, hey, get your head up in the clouds, whoop, you're gonna get knocked out. All right. So next is these stretches. So I'm gonna play the music, stretch whatever body parts you need to stretch for yourself. And I'm gonna stretch with my normal stretches that I do, because I know how my body gets. You want to know your body. I know how my body gets, and I know, what stretches are, what I normally do to keep, especially when I'm about to do something physical. I know the exact 2-3 stretches. I know the exact 2-3 stretches I need to do to get physical. You know what I mean? You want to know your body. You know what's tight on your body. You know what needs to loosen up when you get to moving, when you get busy. You see what I'm saying? Getting busy could be anything. Moving some furniture. Could be, climbing a ladder. Could be fighting for your life. Could be defending your loved one. Could be anything. You see what I'm saying? Ready to get busy. You got a few stretches you can hit real quick to really be ready to focus in.
Homie, you're my brother, then you stuck with me. Never turn my back on mine, it's to the dirt. You crossed them across that.
For homicide detectives, the clock starts ticking. The moment they are called, their chance of solving a murder is cut in half if they don't get a lead within the first 48 hours. us.
I do anything to keep my brothers safe, I'm putting food on my daughter's plate, You fucking losers, y'all just can't relate. You harm them, you will find me on the verse 48. You will find me on the verse 48. Find me on the verse 48. I do anything to keep my daughter safe. You harm them, you will find me on the verse 48. Sitting in that room, hear the interrogator's voice. They asking why I do it, I tell them I had no choice. Couldn't take a threat or a risk to my family, so throw the book at me, I take them charges happily. Ain't no need for no polygraph, so forensics, I put that fucker in a body bag, I'll admit it. Fuck a sentence or the jury that will convict me. They don't understand, it's my family, they represent me. So for them, I risk my freedom, roll the dice. I ain't got much more for you crackers, go ahead and give me life. You don't know what it's like for the people that you love. They ain't there to give salutes, they ain't there to give you hugs. The same that can pull me from the dirt and from the mud, it's gone because of who? Y'all rather shed your blood. My brother's kids like my other kids. If you touch them, fuck around, get another bid. Plus 10, put me in the Supermax. I get super jacked, working out every day. Canteen super stack, cool with that. Long as it mean my daughter's safe, my brother's winning, that's a chance I take. Seal my fate. I do anything to keep my brothers safe, I'm putting food on my daughter's plate, You fucking losers, y'all just can't relate. You harm them, you will find me on the first 48. I got wives that done gave they all to stand beside me. Kids that can't see me fall, look at me proudly. Respected by men with honor up on their names. You harm one of them, I promise that you'll see pain. I'm one West train, made an oath to uphold it. Stood with my back against the wall, never folded. Grew up in the city where the love ain't brotherly. I ain't had too many friends, I ain't need the company. I'm my father's son, so I'm cool, just don't fuck with me. I say that you my homie, you're my brother, then you stuck with me. Never turn my back on mine, it's to the dirt. You cross them across that line, I end you first. But only make it worse, is loyalty hard to find. Never think, cause you out of sight, you out of mind. And I don't mind dying now, cause reincarnation got me coming back. Same scars in my heart aching. Be parlaying with killers from all places. Every last one of them for me a broad day shit. So what you think, I won't do it for them? Once they let me out the cell, shit, I do it again. It's for the family. I do anything to keep my brothers safe, I'm putting food on my daughter's plate, You fucking losers, y'all just can't relate. You harm them, you will find me on the first 48. Find me on the first 48. Find me on the first 48. I do anything to keep my people safe. You harm them, you will find me on the first 48.
Yo, let them make this beat,
Yeah, you already know what time it is, you understand? UPK, One West in the Command Junior High to all my brothers, we rolling through, you understand? Cause these niggas weak, these niggas don't know what to do, you see it?
Plain and simple, your business.
Yeah. 140 for the road, nigga. Yeah.
But the Rex get to it, ain't taking no slack, get to it. You take a loss, try to bounce back, but you blew it. Let me show you how to do it. Undisputed, I can prove it. Whoa, we can do it. Nigga, ain't nothing to it. Ain't no cowards, ain't no excuses. Let's get to it. Hey.
I don't care what they talking. All I want is my Porsche. I'ma ride up clean. Look at me. I'm a false. Kill them off like a boss. Nigga, you better stop it. I'm all about my profit. I'm shooting off like a rocket.
Who got to blow these niggas out the water? He go harder, go harder. Steph Curry, fourth quarter. All I got is my niggas. All I fear is my father. All I bring is that slaughter. Bomb on the Pearl Harbor. He ain't real, he alive. If he real, who am I? Now his ass in the fire. UPK till I die. Please don't cross the line. Try to stop trying. Boom, shop is barbed wire. I'm on the grind. Let's get to it. Double time and believe. You ain't harming me, nigga. I brought a whole army of niggas. So I ain't move with precision. Follow every order given. Let's get to it. Make it on the race, get to it. Ain't taking no shit, get to it. You take a loss, try to bounce back, but you blew it. Let me show you how to do it. Undisputed, I can prove it. One, we can do it. Nigga, ain't nothing to it. Ain't no cows, ain't no excuses. Let's get to it. Hey.
You hear the truth that I'm speaking? Lot of hate for no reason. Probably don't understand. That's why I got the master plan. And all the power in my hand, sling the shit on demand. You better watch where you stand. You get flamed up and ain't changing up for nobody. They're warfare, what you know about it? This ain't a rap, it's a message. And it will be respected. Fake niggas like a virus. A lot of niggas infected. I came to correct it. Bought a whole bunch of soldiers. They move at my discretion. When the rebels hit the entrance, all them niggas hit the exit. Them niggas get the sprinting. I demand your attention. Solid nigga, I ain't folding. Plus you know a nigga hold it. Nigga, look how I'm rolling. Shorty check my demeanor. He's smooth, but I'm cleaner. Flow like Aquafina. Hit him running Serafina. Hold up. Yeah. I gotta deliver. I'm about to have a baby, but I still wanna breathe. Let's get to it. Nothing comes to a dream. I'm strictly getting it. I'm all about the business. Rock solid and relentless. You came to make friends. I came to make a killing. That's why I'm gonna kill it. Leave these niggas hurting. That's why I'm fishing, nigga. Do you need a healing? I know you can hear me. I'ma bet you a rookie. And Kanye, you a Donald Trump loving pussy. I'm a king, you a cook. Ain't nothing you can tell me. I'm too ready. Let's get to it.
I've been taking too many days off. Now I'm on the move, trying to save y'all. Woke up to the news, it's a blessing.
All right, because of time's sake, I'm gonna go ahead and get started with the last portion of the public shit. Is the strikes. So that's it. So I just did the sharpen the sword, some of the stretches, you know what I mean? Stretch it out, all that good stuff. Go back to, oh yeah, it feels good right there. So it's important to get to stretching, man. You don't want to get too tight. You know what I'm saying? Get your body be too tight up. You're gonna fuck yourself up in the long run. All right, stretches is good. But finish it off. We're gonna do the strikes. All right, we already been doing the 1-2s. We started with the 1-2. Now, then we went to the 1-2-3, which could be the uppercut or the hook. Bang. Now, then we went to the next phase of that combo, which is like a 1-2-3-4. That kick. Let me see if y'all can see that right. That kick. That front kick to the stomp, which is where you kicking them in the midsection and you dragging it down in midsection, scraping they private parts, tearing that up. So it's an impact and a slide down. So it should hit, and it should hit him in the chest or stomach area, depending on the height and how high your kick go, and then scrape down to especially scrape his private area to really cause him extreme pain. All right, so you hitting that. Now from there, that's what we already worked on. But now it's gonna go after the stomp. You're gonna hit him with a right. You're gonna hit him with a right to follow up, just in case you missed the stomp or the kick, or you can catch him. Let's say you go for that kick and they kind of get like that. You catch him in the face. You understand? Boom. Okay. Boom. So it's a step forward, it's really a reach jab with your right hand. So you're really in a whole nother stance after you hit that. That's if they dodge the kick or they went like that or went like this. Boom, you're right there in their face. Crush their shit. Crush them right there. That's the combo. So the full combo should look that we're training today. First, you want to start off, get the mechanics right, then you want to do it 100%. All right? Boom, like that. Okay? Boom, like that. And that's the combo. You connect with any of those, you should be in a good position. All right? After you connect, with that, you should be back in your stance, your opposite stance. You want to step back your original stance. You don't want to get in two different weird stances. You don't want to switch stances unless you have to. And with that should catch him. Either the kick should catch him, or the follow-up punch should catch him, or both should catch him. The kick, stomp, and the punch should catch him. So that's what we're training. We'll do that for the duration of this song. Now in today's day 4 session. As far as the public session, then we get to the private stuff and protocols and equipment and shit like that.
Wishing death to fake Jews like I'm Adolf. And I'm screaming more fire, more fire. Give them more fire, more fire. I just gotta pray for more fire, more fire. I'm hoping he come with more fire, more fire. I ain't get no sleep cause of y'all. I promise you that y'all won't get no sleep cause of me. When a nigga lick his plate, that's when dogs eat. Find me with my lost sheep, setting fire to the streets as I speak. For whatever man's soul shall he reap. And my people was sold like some fucking raw meat. What you thought that I would let that slide? Bitch, you owe me. And I want your ass in chains, cracker get below me. Same to the Arabs, the Africans, Chinese, and Jewish men. Not cause of your skin, but you played a hand in my demise. Got rich off our lives and filled the world with lies. You preyed on the feeble minds, now you gotta pay the price. And you gon' play with your life because your forefathers gone. Make amends with your sins, it's gon' get worse if you don't. Woe to the wicked who think that this shit is all just a joke. Pray for my bruise up in Cali cause it's up in smoke. Stole our identity, then you kept it all hidden. We didn't deserve the way you was dealing with us so differently. Didn't we have identity? Damn it, that's just a memory. But now we about to double the ante through our divinity. Taking too many days off, now I'm on the move, trying to save y'all. Woke up to the news, it's a blaze. Wishing death to fake Jews like I'm Adolf. And I'm screaming more fire, more fire. Give them more fire, more fire. I just gotta pray for more fire, more fire. I'm hoping he come with more fire, more fire. More fire, more fire. All praise to the most higher. In the name of the most Messiah, I speak the truth, I ain't no liar. I can tell you a hoe by your sweet words, and I don't like your truth bitter, and it better bite you like Ventura. I'm on fire. I know. I sound like I'm losing it. I play to win. I'm nothing like these losing kids that rap about gangster shit. They know they never did. I keep it real, more authentic than average. I grew up with savages, been around the green where the cabbage is, but I never met a real nigga that's legit. Cause a real nigga tell it how it really is. The Hebrew.
Your eyes were not playing tricks on you. NASA confirming at least 65 fireballs were seen across Florida skies just after sunset.
More fire, more fire.
We got enough time for one more song with the combos, and we out of here.
Look, listen, coming up your street, red line, busting pistons, beat roaring loud like a fire in the kitchen. COVID-19 got me 6 feet distance. We been yelling back up, nigga, what's the difference? One West, an honor to be honorably mentioned. See it in my eyes, no compromise in my visage. I'm vicious, brainwashed out like the dishes. Taking out the mafia and the 3 6s. Number of a man and the sons of perdition. Time to pay the piper for the Spanish Inquisition. 100 years of lynching, sinners of detention. Fields full of cotton, these crackers they had us picking. All in the name of a nation claiming Christian. The Lord has an army and the generals enlisted. If you can't read the times and what you lack is intuition, bones still dry in the valley of decision. This is not a private interpretation. They lying and perpetrating. We die and rebirth a nation. Declining our reparations and swiping our education. Then cry about escalations and crime while you hesitate and decline. This federation is swine by their battles since 69 for coincidence. It's design. We've been aging like vintage wine. We invasive. You get a spot. Take my Hennessy with a line. Fuck with us and you get a fine. Self-defense if it's shopper time. Pray answer you with a sign. But the chances on the decline. In Meridian looking prime. Take that energy cross the line. If my enemy wanna shine, we got boosts that can form a line. My nigga, if this ain't a vibe, you been drinking Coke 45. Malt liquor, damn it, I'm a coke leader. I don't smoke weed or sell coke either. Grab him by the soul reaver.
I just need a dope reader. Call me NBA young boy. I'll never be broke neither. I don't sell crackers nor coke either. Damn it, I'm a coat leader. Choke them till they croak cause they spoke. Let the cock crow Peter. No ether. Stand tall as a cedar. AC for this heater. My demeanor blow the tweeters out your speakers. Thank God I'm not a strain from the womb like your boy Joe Biden said. Caucasians are doomed as well as all of you crispy. They crash it, they crunch it, they coons from the masters to Calabasas. That's a sucker move. Busted through the barrier. Reach the clear the area. Dog not a terrier. Jawbone carrier. Cut him is Syria. One West barrier. Concealed but I carry a shield on malaria. Sicker than a bitch in Hungary. Don't let the signs of the time bury ya. Motherfucker stereo. Tubman, Harrier. Climb above the chariot. The delegate from Judah is the ruler of the future, not a scarier. The truth is a bad bitch. Of course a nigga married it. King David roughing up the letterman. Apollo and these garrisons. ISUPK, we build betterment. Seasoning the righteous acts is over when it's error ends. The arrogance of my people to not resist the evil cause it's legal. Like why you playing the Lord like he ain't Debo. Go cerebral before you end up with the palsy. Where the padded walls be. Least in the kingdom mad salty. Act falsely, that's costly. Missing ass, no heads, nigga ass falsely. Remember Aunt Flossie, she didn't have to tell him. Got my ass beat for belly running in my cerebellum. Been a prophet, never settle. Keep it poppin' since the kettle. Any option is metal. Our oppressor is a devil. Ball of blocking, but it's Lego, so I'm loading.
All right, Israel. That's pretty much it. Yeah. We'll wrap it up. 6 o'clock. Now we're going to get into the private shit, like you said, you know what I'm saying? Weapons, equipment, codes, shit we got to get in. If you really want to rule the world like Israel's supposed to, you got to train. You got to get ready.
Really serious and you're looking for a Christ man, the one who's anointed with the Lord, with the Spirit of the Lord to do his will.
But yeah. Another good thing to do after this, if you've been keeping along, is right now do a warm down. So you want to warm down. Walk around in a circle. Loosen up, warm down. Get your blood flow down.
Look, y'all put your faith in presidents like they gonna change this country.
Get your blood flow down. Get your heart rate down. You know what I mean? In a slow fashion. You don't want to be going hard and then just stop and sit down and sit. You want to warm down. Go for a little walk. You know what I'm saying? Roll your shoulders. You know, a little more stretching. A little more getting your body, feeling your body. Different stretches you could do. You want to warm down. Bring it down. Bring down the blood flow. Bring down the heart rate. That way your body can ease back into normal shit because you done went up high with the heart rate. You don't want a high heart rate than flatline it. All right? We're gonna let that walk it out, you know what I'm saying? And play the rest of the song because Officer Karak is a beast and he got some cold shit. Ice Twice on YouTube. Check out his music. Officer Karak, UPK 1 West. You know what time it is.
Run the league and let y'all play cause y'all gon' make a money. Fuck Obama, he ain't come here on cargo slave shit. What the fuck he do for blacks in his administration? I'm waiting, patient like a saint. Black, Hispanic, Native, they hate your ass the same. Paint Christ in their image, paint you as a slave. God ain't all love, scriptures say he hate. African soul niggas, they know we not the same. School to prison pipeline to get you off the streets. Put you in the cell toilet connected to the sink. Molested as a kid, she prostituted as a teen. The byproduct of Martin Luther King dream. They just took the yoke off, my nigga, we ain't free. We live in bleak in these wastelands of poverty. If you don't know the truth, then the lie sound promising. Prophecy, gift and the curse. Dylan started killing, they was sitting in church. Black folk forgave him, man, this shit is absurd. You should never love your enemy, that shit ain't gonna work. Yeah, fuck dying on your knees, you better die in glory. Man, I joined the UPK, taught me the art of warring. I took a nigga life like mine to be recognized. I feel that pain every day, it can't be reconciled. Pops banging, my sister a prostitute. My brother got life, and somehow I still found the truth. War ready, no cowards, no excuse. Fuck reparations, you can't bandage no open wounds. Blood on the leaves, body swing hung from a noose. I was on a run in Nashville and I found the truth. I called the school, classes being held by the shock on my life. I want to be a gangster like a cop. Do this for my brothers, real brotherhood. Everything we do, we got it out this book. My nigga, I can never be no African. UPK the only authorized acronym. I'm passionate about my brothers and sisters. We in hell, I ain't got nothing against them. That's another religion. If it ain't under your honor, ain't he murdered by them and got a hug from your honor. That's the way out for a coward in my observation. They don't fear the Lord, they indoctrinated. Wolves in sheep clothing, Joe Osteen. Real priest bringing back black royalty. One West on my headpiece, ranking order. Can't let them trick me off the streets, I gotta raise my daughter. I got brothers at the border ducking ICE agents. I got the name change, it was life changing.
She get a lot of water.
My family thought it was a game. Put on all black, they said I was going through a phase.
She get a lot of water. Get a lot of water. Rehydrate, get a lot of water, eat some protein. Be ready back for tomorrow, 5 o'clock on the dot, 5 to 6. And if you're in the UPK, you got rank, you're a trooper officer, you can get in the second portion. That's from 6 to 7, going over the protocols and Shamar and equipment and everything like that, getting into the deeper shit. UPK, go to One West, go to ISUPK.com. You understand? One West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York. Get the truth, get in class, pay your tithes. 10% of all money you earn, go to the men of the Lord, go to ISUPK.com to pay your tithes. You know what I mean? And keep letting this beautiful music rock. You understand? Y'all know shit about this right here, man. It's that California boys, the brothers from California. You know what I mean? The Officer Nasazab, Karak, they killing the game.
There's more of us in jail than niggas slaves. Chose by the Lord, we can never be the same. Soon as they born, the wicked go astray. They left the truth, they wasn't with us anyway. Niggas weak, they just saying anything to be truthful. We don't want no cowards anyway. Look, coronavirus, that's a plague. You don't get too much sleep when you waking up the dead. First camp, I cut off all my dreads. I took an oath when that oil hit my head. Niggas capping like they lids. I'm a priest, I never stick no fork in no pig. I was dead till I found out how to live. This brotherhood taught me how to be a man. I came back to my roots, I had to dig. A couple gaps I had to bridge. I got a rib, I'm married to this work. You wanna serve the Lord, he ain't in the Christian church. Came back to my roots, I had to dig. A couple gaps I had to bridge. I got a rib, I'm married to this work. You wanna serve the Lord, he ain't in the Christian church.
Hey! Shit, cold. Horse, nigga. That's cold shit. Check that out. That's unindoctrinated. Ice Twice YouTube channel. Officer Karak, Officer Natazah. You understand? Fire Weekend, Midwest Barbecue, July 21st through the 28th. Get ready to head to Chicago with all the brothers in the UPK. Be in Chicago, man. Go to ISUPK.com for more information. Learn this truth. Get right with the Most High. There's only a little bit of time left. Man, ain't nothing to it, baby. Shalom.